every parent is as unique in their response as their child. So for some, they've already researched every little thing they could about it. I met with parents this morning who have a 15-year-old son who's never been diagnosed. But as they said, we always knew he was very different, a little quirky, unusual, but in the last 2 years, it's gotten very difficult. And so we've just been searching on the internet. These parents know the characteristics, have read books on autism and Asperger's syndrome. I mean, they come knowing, and yet they still want to talk to somebody else who's lived it, to say, are we doing what we're supposed to do, or what do we do next? And then there are parents who've never even contemplated it. So it is a pretty big idea to take in. We've had, everybody cries a little bit. Mostly I think from the unknown. Not that anybody's saddened by anything, because the child's still their child. They're still our kids, and there's a part of all of us, and all of those diagnosed, it's not autism, it's who they are as a person anyway. And we try to convey that a lot, that look, first and foremost, they are Joshua, and they are Zachary, and they are Spencer, and they would have had individual personalities prior to the diagnosis. Although I like to tease a lot with it, it is truth when I say sometimes, well, Spencer likes to keep his room absolutely perfect and organized, and that's not his Asperger's, that's his father. So there's parts that are really us as parents in there as characteristics. And so we do see some of those same things with the parents who come into to see us, to get a diagnosis, or to find out, where do I go, what do I do? And some parents are at points in their lives that they can't do any more than they're already doing. And so for those, we try to find the outside people who can step in and help. But almost all are overwhelmed initially at, how do I understand this? How do I figure out this child? How do I choose what I do next? And then we have the whole issue of a school system that they're going to be involved in that is almost as complicated as running for President of the United States. It's incredibly complicated to get through that. In the end, one of the most consistent things I hear from parents, or get asked probably from parents, is, so what does this mean for them for the rest of their life? We don't know. We have not had a generation of kids for whom we have given all the intensive intervention. And I have to say that for any typical child, do you know at the age of 3 where they're going to be in their life, or what they're going to do for work? The only thing we can guarantee is that you will go through a little bit of a different path to get wherever you're going to go. And you may probably work harder and maybe cry a little more. My husband likes to say it's like life on steroids. It's intense, everything is intense, but it is so amazing. And their viewpoint and the way you start to look at life in general and your child changes as you go.